Hey, I'm going to do the 1111 portal reading, and this is going to be for twin flames. And this isn't going to be a too terribly long of a reading. We're just going to get the energies. Okay, so we are going to start with the feminine. Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Lot of Swords. Okay, so so I'm getting for the feminine that and I have the five of cups on the bottom of the deck. I'm getting for the feminine that I think there's some sort of overall kind of like pessimism here, sadness. I feel like this is a energy of not being in contact with the masculine. And I think, as a matter of fact, I think there may be a new love interest coming towards the feminine. Or this could be the masculine coming back towards, I'm not sure yet until I clarify. But the feminine is really in the energy of the Queen of Swords, like not wanting to be messed with, only wanting the truth, not playing any games. I feel like with this Knight of Swords, there was an element of jumping in head first into a situation without really thinking about it. And I think with this Page of Swords, now anything new that this person like embarks on is going to be heavily thought out beforehand. So let's get this Knight of Swords. Seven of Cups. Yeah, they there was a lot of confusion in the situation with the masculine, and I think this happened, Six of Pentacles on the bottom as well. I think this happened because like there was a lack of reciprocation, or a lack of a lack of the lack of an even give and take. Yeah. And it just wound up with a lot of confusion. Let's get this Queen of Swords energy. The Magician, Gemini energy, Gemini, Virgo. So, the feminine is in a period of like manifestation. Also, they're no longer tolerating being manipulated as well, because the Magician card could be about manipulation. But I think the feminine is in the energy of like moving forward, manifesting. That could be, this Ace of Cups doesn't have to be a new person coming in. As a matter of fact, with the Magician card, it could be just manifesting something that they love, manifesting some business, some kind of success. So let's get this Ace of Cups. Six of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, so this does kind of look like, sorry, that's my kitten, she's in here with me. So the King of Wands is saying, the King of Wands talks about like taking action, bold action. And I feel like, well, yeah, I feel like the feminine with the Six of Swords is moving away from the situation with the masculine. And I think this move that they're making towards one of their goals or their dreams or something like that is a bold action. I feel like walking away from the masculine was a bold action on their part too. Let's get this Page of Swords. Three of Cups. There could have been some element of third party. Seven of Swords. No, Eight of Swords, sorry. There looks like there was some sort of element of yeah, third party. And with this Eight of Swords, I feel like there's a little bit of being stuck in the feminine being stuck in their head as they reassess the situation. They really do know that, yeah, Three of Swords is definitely a third party situation. They definitely are asking themselves why or how they could have gotten themselves wrapped up in a situation like that. So let's get the masculine energy. What's the masculine energy? Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Page of Wands. Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles. So the masculine is dealing with hold on, let me get some more. Let's say that. King of Swords. So, okay. The masculine is dealing with their own set of issues. They may be dealing with this King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Right now, it looks like they're choosing between multiple people. Especially with this Five of Swords. There's either that or there's something going on behind the masculine's back that involves multiple people. And as I said that, I have the Queen of Pentacles as well. Page of Cups. So there's like a lot of people here. And I feel like two things. I feel like they may have let, this looks like third party, but other than that, I feel like this person may have let other people's like opinions get in the way. And I just saw the Knight of Wands, so there was some very inconsistent like player energy to this. And I think if this is the other person that the masculine is dealing with, I feel like their person may be dealing with multiple people behind this masculine's back. And I think with this Hanged Man, I think that the masculine is going to find that out, or they are finding that out. Or there's some sort of situation where the masculine has been manipulated by multiple people around them. Five of Pentacles, they could be having money issues or something like that. I am getting a little hint of the masculine feeling a little left out in the cold. It kind of looks to me like the feminine is the one who walked away. I'm getting more of an energy of, on the masculine side, of their person dealing with multiple people. And I don't know if this is romantically or sexually. It may not be that. It may just be a situation where there's some entanglement, some business, something that this other person is doing that is behind the back of the masculine. And I think, again, they're either going to find it out or they are finding it out as we speak. So let's get the mutual energy here. This is going in a weird direction. So the mutual energy, Four of Pentacles. So both parties here, Four of Cups, are really holding back from each other. Two of Swords, there could be like a blocking situation or something like that. With the Star card, Aquarius energy, I think they're both trying to heal from this situation. Seven of Wands. No, this is the Six of Wands. I think they're both trying to reach goals in their own lives. Both of them are really focused on that. I think both the masculine and the feminine are getting attention or some sort of notoriety for whatever paths they are in their lives. I think both of them are in the midst of, you know, some sort of success. Three of Pentacles. I feel like with this Six of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, there is a want on both sides to, you know, come back to the situation. But I think, let me see. Five of Cups. So I think that this is a situation where both of them know what this could end up like, again, if they were to like rekindle this situation. The Four of Wands here as well. So both of them feel the connection. Both of them feel the connection. That doesn't necessarily mean that they both agree that they're twin flames, because the masculine has kind of a habit of not really believing in that, or not really admitting that they feel the connection. I think they both feel the connection regardless of what they call it. Got the Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Four of Wands. And I have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So, I feel like there's an element of, I think both of them had moments of staying up at night, or not just at night, but when they're alone, thinking about one another. With this Eight of Wands, there is a wanting to reach out, a wanting to communicate. Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. However, I feel like with this Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, it's feeling like if this were to rekindle, it would be the same thing over again, because I feel like there would be some instability and inconsistency. And the Ace of Wands is great, talking about for a new opportunity, but this may be a situation where it's new and fun and exciting, and then Knight of Wands gets involved and it becomes inconsistent. So let's get actions, though. Let's just see what the actions are. Emperor card, Aries energy, Two of Cups, Hierophant, Taurus energy, Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. So Okay, well, we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine out here. And the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay, because I have the Four of Wands out here, I'm going to say, and I don't know this is going to happen immediately, but there is going to be some sort of union. Like I said, this may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen in a week. May not happen for an entire year. But there's going to be union that happens. And with this Hierophant card, it's looking a little bit to me like both of these people have to go on their spiritual paths. I also have the High Priestess, which is the divine counterpart of the Hierophant. There is going to be some sort of reunion here. But King of Wands, this came out in the reverse, and my cards are not really in the reverse. But there's going to have to be I see Three of Swords and Three of Pentacles. So I feel like if they were to come back together right now, it would just be another third party situation, or be some sort of toxic situation. But I also got the Lovers card. So I feel like union is coming. But for right now, I think both people are just going on their own separate paths in life. And besides that, I think the feminine is way too guarded for this to ever go good. I feel like if they came back together, the feminine would, put up all these walls and boundaries and everything, and it would just go downhill from there. And I feel like the masculine still has a very inconsistent energy, and I feel like they don't really know what's happening in their life at all. So very big state of confusion, but they're about to get clarity, though. I will say that clarity is coming for this person. So yep, that's what I have. As far as the reunion goes, it's just, I'm getting the Devil card in the reverse. So I feel like they're and the Eight of Cups. This is going to take somebody walking away right now to, walking away to go on their own path. He's going on his own path, and to get out of toxic situations. So there's a lot of work to be done on both sides of this, and so I don't feel like there's going to be a reunion happening anytime soon, but it is coming. It is coming. Just keep walking your path. So that's what I have. Thanks.